Alright, we're here today with Guy and I'm going to be inspecting hives 1 and 2. Good catch. Sit there on top of the little feeder over there. Alright, first thing first, I'm going to take the lid off. Now I need to set that wooden tool there. Oh, did we bring the smoker? Would you mind grabbing that? Oh, right there. Problem smoking yourself.
And none of that smoke winds up getting in the honey, huh?
It does if you smoke them too much. Okay, we always smoke the entrance first.
Okay.
Just to let the girls know we're here. They know we're here.
And you never go from the front of the hive?
No. If you want to come around and look at this side, we're just clobbered with bees.
Oh, wow.
So, it's pretty steamy out here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's part of the reason they're there.
Cool in the hive?
Well, they're trying to keep it from getting too crowded and too hot. Alright. Hive tool. This is a cover. See this propolis right here?
Yep.
That's the glue they use to keep the beetles out. And I've got hive beetles in here, which are kind of a pain. I'm laying it right here. I don't normally put them on the ground. We're a little crowded. This box has no purpose. Goodness sakes.
Just tell me what you need me to do.
Yeah, so far we're just taking things apart.
So the only purpose of that box is give room for the feeding.
Yeah, just so the feeders will sit up in there. Okay, so you can see they've drunk all the syrup. Alright girls, I hope I didn't hit anybody. What's the gathering here? Thought maybe they were chasing a beetle or something. If they get in your face, it's really not anything to worry about.
Okay.
I mean, you might think about it.
I'm not worried about it because if they're in my face, they're as far away from me as they can be and still be near me.
Yeah. Well, that mask is pretty close to the nose, so if you bend over, you might touch the exterior.
Okay.
And that wouldn't be a good. The reason I'm putting it up here like this, I'm putting them up there, because a lot of these bees have never been out of the hive.
Oh.
So they won't know how to find their way home. Alright.
And they go through that much in a week?
2 or 3 days.
Wow.
Okay, we got one there. Come on, girls. Time to leave. You're being nuts. You won't leave the room for a friend. Okay, well, we'll sit there. I have to watch my camera because sometimes it shuts off. Oh, we have bees. Alright. So, as far as handling bees, as long as you move slow and methodically, they don't typically bother you. See, she's looking at me, but she's not doing nothing. First thing I'm doing here is I'm looking for my queen.
And she looks a lot different than the other
Yeah,
bees.
she's got a really long tail, and it's caramel colored. There's a beetle too. That's what we're trying to kill.
With all these precautions, how do the beetles get in there?
Well, they fly.
Oh.
And so they're able to physically climb in there. Alright. I'm going to shake these girls off into the hive best I can. The rest of them will land on me, of course. Yeah. Let me put that on upside down. I'll scrape some propolis. Maintenance while we're here.
And that stuff you just put down on the ground or something?
No, I'm putting it in that container.
Oh.
This you mix with 90 proof vodka, and it makes a natural antibiotic called propolis. If you look it up on Google, there's lots of recipes for it. You can buy it from stores, and it's really expensive.
Just a reason to drink.
Yeah. We only use a couple of drops of it.
So, what are these little black things?
Those are the beetle traps.
Okay.
And they're probably going to be full of beetles. Boy, they've loaded that thing up. Alright, ladies. I'm into it.
I'll take a picture for you.
That stuff is nasty sticky. Try to avoid getting my gloves on it. Alright, we'll pull this up and see what we got. Sure we'll have plenty. I've got vegetable oil in here. Oh, there's one. Should have died. See the dead one?
Yep.
They drown in that oil. So that's the purpose of the oil.
And the bees won't typically get down in there.
They can't. The hole's too small.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to set that right here because I may use that one again. Here, girls. See how we did over here.
And the reason it's sticking on there so tight is the propolis?
Yeah, they glued it down too. They glue everything down. I just saw one crawl out. Another one crawl out. Another one crawl out. Man.
What is the danger with the hive beetle?
Well, they actually they'll kill the brood. They're not good for the hive at all.
Okay.
They'll eat the honey. And I didn't have any until I put the screen bottom boards on down here. Not necessarily why, but possibly. Okay, this will be the first frame. Pull it out. Okay, so there's not really any progress. There's bees on there.
Yeah.
And they're doing what's called festooning. And it's how they measure to make their comb. So they'll drop down here in a little shape, and they'll that's how they form the wax.
Those are a lot shorter than I thought.
Yeah, these frames?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are, because they're the medium frames.
Okay.
So we're going to shake these guys off. I got to get them all off.
So there's nothing between each layer.
Nope. Just bees.
You really don't want to come over here?
Huh?
Stop those bees going around my face.
Come on, get up. It might be that we have to take this over to the trailer and take the frames over.
Okay.
Separately.
I can do that.
I'm gonna try to get these girls off here first and smoke it real
Now they're becoming mad.
Hold your breath.
Put some marijuana in there.
Yeah. Alright. Well, the girls are still getting on these frames too. Now you could carry this whole box down there if you feel like you want to do that.
That's what I was going to do. Carry the box down and then transfer the
them
frames
over,
over for you. Yeah.
Okay.
Make sure I have good footing and I don't knock into your hives on you.
Yeah. Okay, while you're doing that, I'm going to start inspecting.
Okay.
On this one. Okay, on the second box we're inspecting just to see where they're at. I'll pull the second frame out so I can get it out of here without rolling anybody. Actually, I'll get my gripper. Oh, come on. There we go.
Do the bees bees have a difference between daytime and nighttime activity?
They do. They don't go out at night.
I'm actually asking from the perspective then, if something happens during an eclipse.
Oh, you know what stuff is on top of that hive? If you can reach it, you can probably reach it right here. All right, this is a frame this is the second frame in, so there's a lot of bees on it, but there's not much going on.
Okay.
Some wax.
You're going to knock them off because you're going to put them back in.
Yeah, they're going back. I'm going to get 2 or 3 into here and see where I'm.
So you start from the middle and go out?
Well, I start from the second one because
no, them.
Yeah, they worked their way from the center out. What I'm doing basically is I didn't hit this one first because I don't want to roll anybody against the side of the wall.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing there. Now, Mike, if you want, come on over and look down in there.
Wow.
This is not a busy box. Come on. Alright, so they're holding on to each other. They're trying to join the 2 frames together.
Okay.
I don't want them doing that. So let go, girls. You can't do that.
So the reason... So when you get your nucs, it's called a nuc, right?
It's a nuke, yeah. Nucleus colony.
Okay, in the spring, it's because that's when after the winter kill off, they started developing the colony again. Okay.
That's when they start into their heaviest laying and their collecting of honey and all that.
So how many bees do you think were in? Did you like seed these hives with?
5 frames.
Okay.
So, and they were pretty thick. 10,000, 15,000 bees maybe.
Feel like you're being interviewed for beekeepers today?
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Now, I was going to have you pick this one up. So, what I want you to do, you grab that ear. There you go. And then grab this one.
See how heavy it is?
Yeah.
Wow. Some of that's bees and some of that...
And that's only one
stuff.
side. Okay, so, and I'll take it back from you.
Okay.
Alright. So, and we always set them up on the corner.
Uh-huh. So
All
you
this,
don't squish a bee.
Yeah. All this white stuff is honey.
Oh, wow.
Okay, and all of this if you look in there, you see the yellow stuff?
Yep.
That's pollen. And this, if you look here, you see shiny stuff?
Yep.
That's nectar. So it's nectar that's still got more moisture than 18%.
Mm-hmm.
The bees will fan it, and then they'll seal it off once it hits below 18.
Because then it becomes honey.
It's honey then. So they're processing this whole frame right now.
Okay.
And
That's good, right?
Yeah. And as you can see, there's tons of them here. A lot of bees. Now, I'm not going to put this right back in. Go ahead and look down in there. You see the little bit of wax on that one?
Yeah.
Okay, so I seeded this box with this frame. So it was down below.
Okay.
So I brought it up here in order to make the bees come up.
Okay.
Now I'm hoping the queen will come up here and lay some eggs.
And what does that do then?
Well, she'll start raising brood up in here. And the more brood we have, the more bees we have to collect honey and all that.
Okay.
That's a mound of wax. I'm going to lay this down.
You may hold one end of it. Oh, wow.
So that's wax that they built. I'm looking to make sure the queen's not Because she could lay in a small section like that. Okay. I'll put this back in.
Now, how do you make sure you don't smash them when you bring the frames back together?
Well, you do it real slow.
And they'll move out of the way?
Yeah. You kind of wiggle things. You have to be really careful. You don't want to drop it like that, but so what you do is you kind of wiggle it back and forth.
Okay.
And they'll get out of the way. And you do the same over here. With this propolis, you got to be careful because it will snap. You know, it'll jump.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we're doing on this one.
So they're still working on that one frame and don't appear to have
done
moved out
anything
to
to
the
the
other
rest.
frames.
Right.
So that the one we took off certainly would probably not get processed this year.
No.
When do they start shutting down for the year? Late fall?
Yeah. Okay, I took the second frame out, so we'll take this one, put it right back in.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here today with Ken Collins.
We are doing a bee inspection.
We have bees.
Now, this is nothing compared to that next box. That next box is going to be slammed with bees.
Oh, so this is your least
This is my
active.
This is my weak hive, and I am going to try and reuse these blasters. So make sure there's nothing on it because there's only one in there.
And it's dead.
Yeah.
And they just happen to randomly walk over and fall in.
The bees chase them in there.
Oh.
Bees help them, guide them in.
Come on over here.
Yeah, here's a place
Got
for
a
you.
swimming pool for you.
Yeah. So they provide you a little entertainment. Now that one's got a few in it. Okay. Alright. Now, what you normally would do is this is called bee space.
Mm-hmm.
These little tabs are like 3/8 of an inch. So bee space is 3/8, so that the bees can work back to back.
Okay.
Because a bee can't go through anything smaller than 3/8.
Okay.
All right, we're going back with feeder. Put that down here. Put these up.
Okay.
Alright. Inner cover. Alright, it goes with the skinny side down, which that's the skinny side. You can see the lip here.
Yep.
3/8. And this one's like, it's more than a half. 5/8 or something.
You can also tell where the feeder was before.
Right. You do this one in the summer. Now you wiggle this back and forth so they get out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
And you smash the beetle. You're dead, sucker. Thank you. So if you wiggle, like putting the box on,
Mm-hmm.
you wiggle it back and forth until you set it down and then you line it up. So you line it in the front and then the rear at the same time. Alright. I put this on.
Did you build that?
Yeah. My own little table frog.
What's the purpose of the screened area? Is that so there's airflow?
So ventilation.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if you can see, but there's 20 holes in the top of that.
Okay.
I did that with a small drill.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm looking for is to create a vacuum. And they can get their little
So
tongue.
they actually suck it down out of there.
They'll get their little tongue up in there and drink away. And like I said, in 2 or 3 days this will be gone. It's a gallon. Oops, squeeze that a little too much. And that's some thick stuff too.
It's thicker than we use for the hummingbirds?
Yeah, this is 1 to 1. So hummingbirds is 1 cup of sugar to 4 cups of water.
Okay. And this is 1 cup of sugar for a cup of water.
This is actually a pound per pound. So I use a pound of water and a pound of sugar. So you do it by weight. But you can do it by volume. It's close. All right. Is it getting hot out here, or is it just me?
It's a little warm.
Okay. And just set that right on top. And all that does is keep the hired help out. It protects the food source, so other hives and stuff can't come in here and rob it.
Alright, take a look. I think that's good.
Okay. Yeah, it looks good. Next thing is our screen cover, which I got here in the ground. Entrance goes in the front. Now,
They can come into that?
Well, I put it on top because if they come in, they're going to sit on top of the screen and they can't get through.
Oh, okay.
And there's a window screen in between the 2 screens, so even the beetles can't get through.
Okay.
But I do that just so they've got airflow.
Okay. Oh, that makes
and
sense.
the spacer raises the inner cover up so that they...
What's that for?
That's an entrance reducer.
Oh.
So you put it up front, depending on how big you want your entrance. So in the winter you do this, so the mice can't get in there.
Yeah. So what got you into this? We can't cut this and make it into an interview. So.
Yeah. I did this because of flow hives and because I was interested in bees. But the flow hives kind of sold me on the prospect of gathering honey easy. And but then you still have to do all this work.
Sure.
Even with that.
Now, did you know somebody that did this before?
No. Nope. I watched a lot of videos when I was sick. Whoops. Come on back here. The only bad thing about no weight on this box, it moved. So when I was sick in the hospital, and before I went to the hospital, this was something I was interested in.
Now, is there a reason there's not some type of alignment aid like a tongue and groove or a peg or something like that? It's just not necessary?
No.
Okay.
Normally these boxes are built so that they're square.
Okay.
They fit usually really good. Alright, so I'm going to switch off and go to hive number 2. Okay, this is hive number 2. Guy and I just took a short break. And smoke the girls in the front. I think I'm going to... Yeah, we need stuff. Alright, smoke in the front. Smoke in the front. A little on the roof. Here we come, girls. Anything on top?
Oh. Nope. No leaves.
Okay.
You got it?
Okay. Screen cover. Got dead bees on it. Like that. Just lean it over there, I guess. Alright. Whoa, we got food.
Got it.
I'm going to take this food off anyway.
Yeah, because it can develop
bacteria. It's already got mold in it, so we'll cycle it out. I would say just set it down in there for now.
Oh, okay.
So the bees can get out of it. We don't want them over there because
That's a different hive.
Yeah, they'll fight. They will fight to death. Oops. Sorry, girls. Food looks terrible. Alright. Hive tool. Need, I think it's in the bucket over there.
Yep.
You know what? We can set those in
the other bucket.
We could bring that bucket over here and set it on the hive, and then there we go. Put the bad stuff in there, so we can get these 4 quarts over here. Thank you. That's a sorry waste of sugar.
Sugar and water?
Yeah. 5 pounds of sugar. Oh. Which is $8 for 25 pounds. It's not a lot, but still. Glued it down. The only thing I'm concerned about is
why they didn't eat.
Well, remember I said I wasn't sure about this hive?
Yeah.
So I'm not sure about the numbers. If it's weak or if it absconded or I'm queenless. Ooh, that was not pretty. Well, we've got a few bees.
Need the brush?
No, I'll just shake these off. Beetle. This one didn't have a lot of beetles. Okay. Just lean it up against. Because we're going to have to set boxes on top of it.
Okay.
Well, we can set this on the ground. Or set it over there next to the other hive. There's no bees in it, right?
Nope.
Yeah, just lean it up on its end. There we go.
Perfect.
Let's set this this way. Could actually put that over here too. Either way. Alright. This is the one that I put wax on. I'm not going to be happy, it looks like.
Need your extraction tool?
Yeah.
Or whatever this is called?
Yeah, I call it gripper. Either way. Now you're going to be on there, Harvey.
You want to put that? You want to put that frame down, or that box down here, and then transfer the frame?
Right. Maybe get the bees out of here first. Where'd I put my brush? Thank you. Drop the brush. It's ready to get up. You don't want to tangle with that brush, it'll bite you back. She's trying to sting it. She's holding on for dear life, too. Okay. Says I give you one chance. That's it. Okay. There's still one on there?
No, I was going to put this down here so I can put the frames in.
Oh, okay. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just stepping with purpose so I don't knock anything over.
They're a little more aggressive today than usual, but not much. See these two in my face?
Mm-hmm.
How are you going to last? Like I need smoke in my face. See how fast they go down when the smoke hits them?
Yeah. Must think there's danger.
Well, it actually messes with their communications.
Mm-hmm.
And when this is the theory, they go down and start gorging on honey. Which they've got plenty of. Okay. Sounds like bones breaking. Alright. Yeah, it's a baby because you can see one getting ready to emerge. See it?
Okay.
It's cutting its way out.
Yep.
See that?
Yep.
See if we got any eggs in here. You might need glasses for those.
Yeah. Next time I'll wear my cheaters.
Looking for my queen. Big long caramel colored tail. Let's see here. Usually sometimes they'll run around the back while you're swinging it around. Sorry, girls. See how full this one is?
Oh yeah.
I'll have you pick this one up. And then the gripper catches that lip. There you go. And just straight up. Heavy?
Heavier than the other one.
Yeah. Okay, set it up on the corner. This corner right here. Alright. Normally, I'd let you do it, but I'm going to do it. Go ahead and let go of the gripper. And I'm going to look for the queen real quick. I don't think she's going to be on.
That's all new wax circle. And
This,
it's honey.
this is honey.
What about those yellow ones? Those eggs?
I don't see. Oh, right here?
Yeah, the dark ones.
Those are babies.
Okay.
They're capped off. Here's one here coming out. Or that's one going in.
Okay.
She's putting pollen in there or something. To see eggs, you got to really have sunshine at your rear.
Uh-huh.
I don't see any, but that looks like it's going to be brood.
So what are all these guys doing?
They're all working on the honey.
Okay.
They usually put honey up in the corners, and then they make a half circle in the center, kind of like a moon.
Mm-hmm.
And
so
then
all this built out beyond the end of the frame, that's all wax?
Yeah. I don't see any pollen in there. Don't see any eggs, but I'll guarantee you she's probably doing it. And there's another one hatching right here in the corner. See it?
Oh yeah.
We're about to see it. There's one coming out right here. Almost out.
Oh, okay.
That'd be cool to take a video of that. But we didn't have time. Sweet. There's another one right next to it.
Yep.
Birth.
But all the screaming and panting.
Yep.
Edit that out. That wasn't very appropriate.
Yeah. Okay, ease it over. Oh, I'm stuck. Sticking to myself. Alright, this next one's going to be heavy too. So obviously you can see these.
Closer to the center, the more complete they are.
Correct. They work from the center out, and then this is the one I think I had Mike pick up.
Mm-hmm.
But if you'll come over here, you see how wide that is?
Oh my goodness. They've also almost made it so they can't work on this side of that other frame.
Exactly. Alright, lift it out. And up on its corner. Oop, not down so deep. There you go. Same thing, we got brood on this side, honey around the outside. Now, okay. Okay, so this is all brood over here.
Okay, all the dark,
yeah,
like the salmon colored stuff.
Yeah, this will be all brood, and then honey, usually pollen around that. Well, they're building that honey way out though. Same thing, brood and honey.
Okay.
I see an egg. See if I can lay this down. See if I can find it again. Yeah, I see babies. Okay, if you look right up in here, there's 2 larvae in there.
Oh, okay.
See the little white C's?
Yep. Yep.
Look like a little C? You can see better in this light.
Like bee maggots.
Yeah, that's what they are. There's the egg. Right here, if you come around.
Yeah, my eyes are too bad for that.
Okay. It's way down deep in that cell. I didn't look for the queen. Getting hot. Whew.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the most productive time for bees is the hottest part of the year, huh?
Exactly. Actually, it's actually the spring of the year. That's when they're most productive. Okay, if you see the next frame, they're just building that out.
Yes, I noticed that when I was looking at the other one.
They haven't touched any of the others. That looks like drone comb down there. Let me pull it out anyway. Queen cups. So they're practicing. Nothing there. As you can see, they're getting a little aggressive. Let's get the smoke. They're hitting it. Carefully. And when you set it down, set it kind of cockeyed. Don't set it square. That way you don't squish too many. There you go. Perfect. You can probably set it back a little bit. Up that way. There you go.
Yeah, you can hear them down in there.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Smoker.
Oh, this one's crawling on my mask.
Hold your breath. It's not polite to smoke people, but sometimes it's needed. Alright, 2 dead ones right here. Wow. This hive again is a little more, maybe a little more aggressive than the other one. I generally don't have any big problems with them. I've had them chase me to the front yard though.
Oh, thanks for that.
Well, only because I didn't stick around. I didn't want to, continue the fight. Well, as you look down in here, this frame's got tons of honey on the top already.
Oh, yeah.
So this box is one heavy dude. I know because I picked it up. There we go.
They are not very happy.
Nope. Sometimes that's a sign of being queenless too. Come on over there.
You mean just to hold that one?
We need to be able to lay it down. I'll lay it down here in the gap. Because we're going to be taking this box. Well, we won't take it off. If we can find some brood. Sugar shaker.
So does this sacrifice some of the bees?
No, actually this one does not. The alcohol wash does. Kills them instantly. This just pisses them off.
Okay.
So we should be fine once we get them fired up.
So what it does is knocks the mites off of them?
Yeah. That's about 2 teaspoons, or tablespoons.
Sure.
Fingers are sticky.
Close enough for government work.
But I'm not taking these gloves off. No, thank you. All right. I need you to pick up. I'm going to guess this frame, so let's move these others over this way. The sweat dripping off my nose.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, let's pick this one up.
This next one over.
Yep. Alright, I want you to stand it up on end. I'll need you to turn it around. Okay. Put it back in.
Watch it, girls.
And see how small this bee is?
Hold on.
That's a fairly newly hatched bee. See it?
Oh, yeah.
Baby bee. So now I'm going to start rolling these girls in powdered sugar. Alright. We need to put this back together. So I'll have you push them back over. We're going to coat these girls in sugar.
They've had enough, they've had enough excitement for one day.
Yeah. Now we could have gone deeper in this hive, but I just decided I'd stop here. I'm going to sample about 300 bees. Half a cup is 300. I'm sorry, you can use this tool. Push it over. Alright. So you can just push them. There we go.
That away, girls.
Yeah, they really don't care for this test.
Even if they do have a sweet tooth?
Yeah. They'll like it when it's over, but the shaking and rattling does kind of mess them up. And I think some do get injured, you know. It's obvious that it's not designed to do anything special. So humid out here, the sugar's sticking to itself. Hey girl, you gotta get out of the way. Go ahead and shut it down. Okay, we're gonna respace everything. Okay, we're gonna need the smoker. Blowing sparks. As soon as we get these down, we can set that box back on. Yep. Get these girls down inside first. Oh, we can't, because I got a bunch of them in my hand. I don't like those sparks. Okay, so I'm going to shake them out here. Camera's still going? It's not pointed, but... Okay, sugar shake test.
So they'll just eat that sugar then?
Yeah, they'll clean each other off. There goes 300 happy bees. I think we got a varroa problem. Okay, we're going to smoke these girls down, and then we're going to put that box back on. Okay. Now when you set it on at an angle.
Right.
And then slide it around. Yep. Let me see if I can push a few of these off.
Sorry.
That's all right. Is that propolis? Heavy?
No, I was losing my grip on one. So you want me to do it like that, right?
Yep, just slide it around. Perfect. And then we'll pull it back. Excellent. Alright, let's smoke these girls down. Okay, we're going to put nope. Inner cover goes first. Skinny side down. And there's usually a mark for the easy. There you go. Alright. I'm going to smoke these girls down. You can put the feeder up there. Oh boy. I've got my sugar on top.
On top of your sugar?
Yeah. You want to, can you do the, open that up? And take each cord out, turn it upside down away from the hive. And make sure the lids are unsecured. Press them down first. And flip them right over. There we go. And just set them in a hole. And rinse and repeat. Now they didn't eat a lot of the last one, so, but it may be because it was getting moldy. We'll see. Yeah, if you turn it over real fast, it won't leak as much. There you go. All right.
And don't squeeze it.
Huh?
And don't squeeze it.
Yeah. Okay, let me get that lid so I can put this on something flat. Alright, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get the...
You want the spacer?
Yeah, let's put that on. Got one over here. Come on, girl. Perfect. Right now we need the screen. There you go. The slot goes in the front. Just like that. Slots on top. And then the top goes on top of that. You're going to be a beekeeper before this is over with.
Well, maybe I'll be an apprentice.
Apprentice beekeeper. There you go. Bring it back. Well, you're good right where you're. Perfect. That's a little cockeyed. Probably needs to come back just a little bit. There we go. Alright, smoker over there. It's hot. Alright, so now we're going to count mites. The way we do that is we spray this sugar till it dissolves. We count a little bit. And we got a bunch.
That's just water you're using?
Yep. My goodness, I had 3 mites on that other hive.
Wow.
I don't know if I can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19. Whoa.
Is that a lot?
That's too many, yeah. This hive is really in trouble. I've got a pesticide to put on there, but it's too hot. It has to be between 60 and 85.
For how long?
7 days.
Sounds like next week.
Yeah. Which of course I'm not going to be in any shape for. Alright, well that was a productive test anyway. Okay, so we've got the hive back together. We've got 19 in our brood box on hive number 2, and so we're going to close her down.